You know, I always see people saying, Forza should add this car, Forza should add that car. But can we take a second to appreciate that there are over 800 cars in this game? I mean, there's so many cars that people overlook half of them, don't drive a majority of them, and hey, I'm guilty of it too, but I made it a goal of mine in FH5 to try and drive and build as many cars as possible, and that's why today I want to mention 3 of the best WHEELSPIN exclusive cars that I honestly think people will love. This isn't really about rarity, although these cars are actually worth a pretty penny. They're cars you might not realize have body kits, or they might just be super fun to race. The first one, you've been watching gameplay of this entire time, it's the Hyundai Veloster N. This is actually the only Hyundai in the game, and let's be honest, it's a perfect daily driver. And it's front wheel drive, which of course is by far the least common drivetrain people use. One thing you might not have known about this car is it had an Adro wide body kit added. It was during an update about a year ago, and it wasn't in the game at launch. But it's gorgeous, and it allows the Veloster to be a really fun A-class street car. If you don't feel like testing your luck with the wheel spins, you can pick this one up at auction for 3.5 mil. This is actually the cheapest of the cars we're going to talk about today. The second car is the 2018 Mercedes-AMG E63S. And yes, this is another WHEELSPIN exclusive. It's certainly easier to find than it was in FH4 because in that game it was a playlist exclusive. But it's another very enjoyable A-class street car. It's a little bit on the heavy side, but it makes over 600 horsepower, and it honestly handles better than you'd think. The best part is it has Brabus body kit customization parts, which certainly make it look more aggressive. And to my surprise, although this car is easy to find at auction, it's valued at almost 13 million credits. I thought the AMGs are supposed to depreciate. I have no idea what's going on here. But it's certainly a car I'm sure some people will look into selling when they see this. The final car we'll talk about today doesn't need any body kits to be special. The Pagani Huayra BC. We obviously just got the base Huayra back in the playlist this week. Both cars have some incredible active aero that you may not notice if you don't pay close attention, but there are flaps in the front and rear of the car that improve downforce, and it's honestly one of the coolest and most unique things you'll see on a car. The BC is pricey at the auction house. It's worth about 7 mil, but it's way cheaper than the Brabus. And it's certainly more fun to drive, but it's kind of in a weird PI spot. You can either downgrade it to S1, or you can get it to the top of S2, or even X-Class depending on how you like to build your cars. But it is probably the most fun to drive of the 3, and it looks absolutely stunning. It's also got a lot of nice bonus perks in its car mastery. But those are the 3 WHEELSPIN exclusives I wanted to bring to your attention today. Let me know in the comments if you own them, but more importantly, have you driven them? Let me know which one's your favorite. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to drop a like, the support truly does help the channel. And of course, if you're new around here, don't forget to make it official and subscribe. That's all I got. I'm out. I will see you on the next video.